In class, I was using my girl best friend Lucy's leg as a pillow, sleeping face down, and I even drooled all over her leg. Seriously? Jack really has a death wish. He dares mess with the toughest girl in our class? That's Lucy, you know, but no one expected that the school beauty wasn't mad at all. Instead, she looked down at me gently and let me lie there. All the gasps around me didn't bother me one bit. I just slept even deeper. I had a bizarre dream. In it, I suddenly became a top billionaire with businesses all over the world. But when I was terminally ill, lying in a hospital bed, that huge room was completely empty. During that time, only one girl came to see me often. It was Lucy, the girl whose leg I was using as a pillow right now. Lucy and I were high school classmates. Because she was so easygoing and carefree, we quickly became best buddies. Later, when I went to college, my girlfriend couldn't stand me having a girl best friend, so I slowly drifted away from Lucy. I only vaguely remembered that day. Lucy cried her heart out, and her usually bright eyes were full of disappointment. Only when my life was ending did I finally realize this silly girl had loved me quietly for so many years. Tears of regret slid from my eyes. If I could do it all over again, I really didn't want to miss her. Suddenly, a slightly annoyed voice exploded right next to my ear. Jack, wake up. Yeah, we're best buddies, but I'm still a girl, okay? Look at this. Your drool is all over my leg. I snapped my eyes open, looked at the lively classroom around me, and finally realized what was going on. Today was the last time everyone gathered in the classroom after the SATs. My mind went completely blank. No way. Did I just get reborn? Lucy's voice pulled me back to reality again. Jack, why are you spacing out? She pointed at the wet spot on her skirt. Look at all this drool on my leg. As the criminal here, shouldn't you clean it up for me? I came back to my senses, looked at Lucy's familiar, silly little face, and couldn't help smirking. Wash your thigh? Lucy rolled her eyes at me in disgust. I meant wash my skirt. Besides, we've known each other for so long, and you've never really treated me like a girl, have you? I rested my chin on one hand and answered with a smile. Yeah, is that a problem? But you were staring at my legs just now. She quietly leaned closer, with a little hope in her eyes. Why do I feel like you're finally seeing me as a girl now? No way, Jack. Don't tell me you've fallen for me. Then she immediately started hyping herself up. But honestly, it makes sense. I'm pretty, I get great grades, and you hang out with me every day. Of course you'd like me. Looking at Lucy adding drama all by herself, I was laughing inside. Then a bold idea popped into my head. Lucy was still this cute and goofy right now. What if I tricked her into becoming my wife? Just then, our homeroom teacher's voice suddenly rang out. Everyone, first of all, congratulations on officially graduating high school. I won't bore you with a long speech. I'm sure you've heard enough of this stuff over the past 3 years. You can all head home now. Remember to check in with the class monitor when you get home. Have a great summer. As soon as he finished speaking, Lucy poked my arm with her finger. Jack, make sure you keep in touch, okay? Summer's gonna be boring, so I might come hang out with you. And if you miss me too much, you can come to my place. My parents will cook you something good. I smiled and shook my head. What's the rush? We've still got time. Come on, let's grab bubble tea by the school gate. My treat. I was secretly thrilled. Come on, I finally got a second chance. No way I'm letting you run off that easily. Lucy froze on the spot, like she couldn't believe what she'd just heard. Oh my god, Jack, since when are you this generous? This is so not your style. Are you plotting something? Are you trying to trick me into helping you pack, then drag your stuff to the station? You want me to be your free labor, don't you? I'm telling you, I can barely carry my own stuff, let alone help you. Of course not. Miss Pretty, I'll buy you a $20 bubble tea later. But before we drink it, we need to do a friendly bro greeting first. What's a friendly bro greeting? Lucy looked totally confused, and I started talking nonsense with a straight face. It's just giving each other a hug. My roommates and I do it all the time. The second she heard that, Lucy's face filled with disgust. She couldn't even imagine two grown guys hugging each other. That image was way too much. You're not little girls, why are you hugging like that? That's so gross. Jack? And you still say you've never had deep talks with guys? I pretended to be disappointed, sighed, and waved my hand. Forget it. Pretend I never said anything. I was just trying to give you a chance to show me some friendship. Jack, I was wrong. Lucy panicked instantly and quickly grabbed my arm. I shouldn't have said that, don't be mad. Jack, how about I buy you 2 bubble teas? $40, all on me. So I took Lucy to the bubble tea shop by the school gate. Just as I was about to pay, Lucy beat me to it and paid the $40. She stuffed 1 cup into my hand. It's just a hug, right? Then she took a deep breath, as if she'd made some huge decision, and gently wrapped her arms around me. There, happy now? She quickly let go of me, grabbed her bubble tea, and took a big sip. Her cheeks turned slightly red. Lucy held her drink, looking so satisfied that her eyes curved into smiles. Not bad, Jack. After 3 years as opposite gender bros, I finally got bubble tea from you on graduation day. I used to pay every time. Lucy shook the bubble tea in her hand and said proudly, Karma really comes around. Now it's finally your turn to treat me. But the second she finished saying that, the smile on her face froze. Wait, something feels off. Only then did she finally realize it. She slapped her forehead and glared at me angrily. Didn't you say you were treating me? Why did I end up paying? You're way too cheap. If you get a girlfriend someday, won't she be broke dating you? Unlike me, I'm this generous even with my bros. My future boyfriend is definitely going to be spoiled. For sure. After all, you're a total love brain. I noticed that ages ago, I said. Jack, what's a love brain? She blinked her innocent big eyes. Wait, is that a compliment? Yeah, totally. I nodded perfunctorily. I'm totally complimenting you. You're such a little genius. 19-year-old Lucy really was adorably goofy. She seemed to have no idea what sadness was, always thinking happy thoughts. She was the kind of sweet fool who could make $1,800 a month and still be cheerful every day. Before we knew it, we reached the split between the girls' and boys' dorms. It was time to part ways. Jack, see you this summer. Lucy waved at me. Remember to come hang out with me when you're free. After saying that, she turned and ran into the girls' dorm. I went back to my dorm too. I packed my things in no time and got ready to head home. Soon, I got into the car I'd booked. Unexpectedly, not long after the car left, heavy rain started pouring outside. I couldn't help feeling lucky I'd left fast. But over on Lucy's side, she was in serious trouble. Not only was she soaked like a drowned rat, but even worse, her train ticket was for yesterday. Now the school was already closed, so she couldn't go back. She could get a hotel, but as a girl alone, she was too scared. If she ran into a creep, her tiny self wouldn't stand a chance. After thinking it over, Lucy decided to call me and ask me to let her stay for the night. As soon as I picked up, I asked, "What's wrong, Lucy?" "Jack, I bought the wrong ticket. I can't get home." Lucy's anxious voice came through the phone. "It's raining so hard out here. I'm completely soaked. Can you come rescue your best bro at the station?" Hearing her words, my heart tightened and panic shot through me. "Lucy, find somewhere to hide from the rain first. Wait there. I'll have the driver turn around right now." "Got it, Jack." Her goofy laugh immediately came through the phone. "I knew you wouldn't leave me hanging. Jack, you're the best." A little over 10 minutes later, through the car window, I saw a tiny figure in the distance, hugging her arms and shivering. Her wet hair stuck to her face, making her look pitiful. The moment Lucy saw the car, she quickly opened the door and climbed in. "Jack, you're finally here." I handed her a dry towel and teased her casually. "So, Lucy, do you finally think your bro is pretty reliable when it matters?" Lucy took the towel, rubbed her hair messily, and kept nodding. Yes, Jack, you're such a good person. You even came to get me in this rain. I'm so touched. If we weren't a guy and a girl, I'd totally kiss you right now." "All right, enough with that for now," I said. "When we get to my place, take a hot shower first and change into dry clothes. Are the clothes in your suitcase okay?" Lucy shook her head and said a little dejectedly, "It started raining halfway here. After getting soaked that long, the clothes inside probably didn't survive either. But it's fine. Jack, you have clean clothes, right? I can wear yours. Don't worry, I won't judge." I turned to look out the window, thinking I should still stop by a store and buy her a new outfit later. As soon as we got home, Lucy was like a curious kitten, interested in everything in my room, touching and looking around. "Jack, this is my first time at your place. Your home feels so cozy." I casually pointed toward the bathroom. "Go take a shower. I'll bring you clean clothes in a bit." Lucy nodded. "I'm going to shower then. Don't you dare peek." After taking 2 steps, she turned back and looked at me suspiciously. "Jack, you didn't put any cameras in the bathroom, did you?" "What are you thinking, Lucy?" I said. "We've been bros for 3 years. Can we have a little basic trust here?" What I really wanted to say was, "Lucy, why are you even guarding against your own bro?" My eyes unconsciously swept down from her pretty face. Those legs really were pale and straight. Lucy followed my gaze and looked down. She instantly understood and her face turned red with anger. "Jack, just you wait. Girls glow up at 18. When I get home, I'll make my mom cook papaya milk for me every day. I'll drink it for 2 months straight and then I'll scare you to death." After saying that, she rushed into the bathroom. Looking at her soaked clothes, I decided to go to the mall and buy her a new set. But halfway there, my mom's call came in. "Jack, our whole family is throwing you a celebration dinner tonight at Shuntian Hotel. Be there at 8 sharp, okay?" That was when I suddenly thought of Lucy still at my house, and a mischievous idea popped into my head. If I brought her along, Mom's reaction would definitely be priceless. "By the way, Mom, I have a classmate I'm really close with. She bought the wrong ticket and might need to stay at our place tonight. I'm thinking of bringing her to dinner. Is that okay? Your roommate, right? No problem," Mom said. "But we only have 2 bedrooms, so your classmate might have to share your room. Make sure you ask first and see if they mind, okay? A customer just came in, so I've got to go. See you tonight, Jack." When I got back to the living room with the clothes, Lucy had just finished showering and came out in my oversized t-shirt. The next second, her eyes landed on the shopping bag in my hand. "Jack, what's in that bag?" Lucy's eyes lit up, and she came over like a little hungry kitten. When she saw the bag was full of clothes, she froze. "Jack, why is this all women's clothing? Did you buy this for me?" I nodded. "Your clothes were all wet, right? Try them on and see if they fit." "Jack, you really are my best bro. You're way too good to me," Lucy said. "These must have cost a lot, right?" "I'll pay you back later." I quickly waved my hand. "No need. They didn't cost much. I just grabbed them casually, maybe a few dozen bucks." I said that because I knew Lucy too well. If she knew I'd spent several hundred on the outfit, she'd do everything she could to pay me back. "I don't mind at all. I'll go change into them now."